Welcome to Why We Do What We Do, where we talk about how we do things at our horse rescue and why we do them that way. So today we're going to talk about how we clean stalls. So Valkyrie's stall needs to be cleaned, and the first thing we're going to do is turn her out so that she can have some room to move and we don't have to worry about bugging her while we clean her stall. So now Valkyrie is out running around with her buddies, having a good old time. So now we can go back and work on her stall. So it's nice for when she's ready to go back in. Now we're going to grab a poop fork and a wheelbarrow. And these are the wheelbarrows we use because these are the ones that were donated. And we haven't put forth the money to buy one of the nice two-wheel wheelbarrows yet, although they would be lovely. But this is what we got, so this is what we use. Then we clean the stall, which is pretty self-explanatory. This is about 1 day's worth of poo from a little horse. All right, now we're gonna dump our wheelbarrow in this ever-growing pile of poo. The reason why we do it this way is because we actually have to pay to get our manure hauled off. We've tried being like, oh, come get your fertilizer, that kind of stuff. There's too many horses here in Wyoming and not enough actual gardeners because the weather here is not great. So we have to pay to get our poo hauled off. We pay for that about twice a year. It's about $1,000 a year. $1,000 a time per haul. So we do have to spend part of our budget to get this manure pile hauled off, which is unfortunate, but as you can see, it does start to take over the world. So we got it hauled off about 4.5 months ago. And here we are. We do build ramps and stuff to try to dump the poo on top of the pile, but it can be a little bit more dangerous for the volunteers and stuff like that. And safety is important here. So we also cannot yet afford a tractor to pile up the poo. Definitely on the to-do list, but they're not cheap and we're just not there yet. And so now we put the wheelbarrow back in its home, put the poop fork back. The Valkyrie's had some time running around with her buddies. I'll come catch her and bring her back in for dinner time. And the reason why our horses can't stay out in pasture full time is because Wyoming is windy, like really windy. And if the whole property looked kind of like this dry lot, then when the wind picked up, we would get so much dust in our face and our eyes. And that's like every day that the wind picks up that much. So we have to be really careful not to let the pastures get overgrazed. Another reason why we don't is because we haven't yet been able to afford to put shelters in the turnouts, and we do get somewhat frequent thunderstorms coming through. And a third reason is because many horses like Valkyrie here have what's called insulin resistance, and some of that fresh green grass can have a lot of sugar in them. So we have to be careful how much of it she eats, because if she eats too much, she could run the risk of getting laminitis or foundering. So I'll decided to get back to her stall and get her dinner. She says no.